Yo, Cowboys Nation, hold on tight because we've got an absolute bombshell that just rocked the NFL universe, and I mean exploded in every direction. Shedeur Sanders, yes, the son of NFL Hall of Famer and college football legend Deion "Primetime" Sanders, has officially been spotted in Dallas, and the rumors are flying faster than a Dak Prescott spiral in overtime. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, Shedeur? In Dallas? What's the story? Is this just a visit or something way bigger? Well, buckle up, because what started as a seemingly casual appearance at a Mavericks game has spiraled into full-on speculation frenzy, with none other than Cowboys owner and NFL icon Jerry Jones himself stepping into the conversation, and what he said has left fans speechless, analysts scrambling, and sports media absolutely on fire. This isn't just some tabloid fluff either. We're talking about real, verifiable signs that something big is brewing, something that could change the Cowboys' quarterback room forever and possibly shape the future of America's team. So let's roll it back a bit and walk through exactly what happened, what's been said, and what it might mean going forward, because let me tell you, this goes deep. It all began a few weeks ago when Shedeur Sanders made headlines for popping up at a Dallas Mavericks game. Seated courtside, rocking designer threads, and flashing that signature prime-time swagger, Shedeur was already turning heads. But the real shocker came when cameras picked up him chatting with various Dallas personnel and even some Cowboys insiders. At first, fans shrugged it off. Maybe he was just in town for the game. Maybe he was supporting his dad, Deion Sanders, who has long-standing Texas ties and whose name had been floated, albeit loosely, as a potential future head coach in the NFL, maybe even for the Cowboys. But then came the quotes. When asked by reporters about his visit, Shedeur reportedly smiled and said, "You never know where I'll end up. Could be here, could be playing against the Cowboys," with a smirk that sent social media into meltdown mode. People immediately began speculating, was this just clever media banter, or was there something real going on behind the scenes? That's when things got serious, because enter Jerry Jones. The ever-outspoken, never-shy billionaire owner of the Dallas Cowboys was asked directly about Shedeur Sanders, and what he said left jaws on the floor. Jones didn't just give a generic "he's a good player" response. No, he went in. Jerry Jones straight up said that the Cowboys had done a thorough evaluation of Shedeur Sanders and rated him extremely high on their draft boards. That's not light praise coming from Jones, who is notorious for being meticulous and calculated when it comes to talent evaluations, especially at the quarterback position. But it didn't stop there. He continued by praising Shedeur's character, leadership, and football intelligence, calling him a great young man and saying that he came from a great football family with unbelievable winning character. You know Jerry, he doesn't mince words, and if he's going out of his way to talk that highly about a player, you know there's some serious interest there. He even said that if a team called him looking for a reference on Shedeur, he'd give a glowing one. Like, what? That's basically a recommendation letter from the King of Dallas himself. But then came the catch. Jones also said that as of now, Shedeur was not a fit for the Cowboys, citing the current quarterback room led by Dak Prescott and the team's existing trajectory. Now that sounds like a no, but also not quite. Because let's face it, not a fit right now isn't the same as no way ever. If anything, it reads like Jerry trying to protect the locker room dynamic while leaving the door wide open for the future. It's like he's saying, yeah, we're good with Doc for now, but keep an eye out. And the thing is, Jerry has a history of doing this. He drops little nuggets in the media to stir the pot and test fan reaction, and trust me, the fan reaction has been insane. Cowboys Twitter, Reddit, YouTube comments, all of them are on fire with speculation. You've got fans dreaming up Madden lineups with Shedeur under center, folks suggesting we trade up in the draft to get him, and others calling for an eventual quarterback transition once Doc's contract expires. And honestly, it's not crazy. Shedeur Sanders is not just a good quarterback, he's got it. That rare blend of poise, accuracy, mobility, and leadership that teams crave. And let's not forget the media factor. He's a star, plain and simple. Cameras love him, sponsors love him, fans, even non-Cowboys fans, love watching him. He's got that primetime 2.0 energy, and in a media market like Dallas? That's gold. Now here's where it gets even more interesting because remember, Shedeur isn't just a random top prospect. He's the son of Coach Prime Deion Sanders himself, who made his legend in a Cowboys uniform. That name carries weight in Dallas. So even the idea of Shedeur playing in the city where his dad dominated, maybe even with his dad coaching or consulting behind the scenes, it's enough to make TV ratings execs drool. And then there's the timing. Dak Prescott's contract is up for negotiation again soon, and while he's still the guy for now, we all know that NFL windows are short and loyalty doesn't always last. If Jerry senses an opportunity to draft or trade for a younger, more dynamic QB with superstar potential and massive commercial upside, do you really think he's going to pass that up? Come on, we're talking about the man who brought in Terrell Owens, who gambled on Ezekiel Elliott, who made deals no one else dared to touch. Jerry lives for these headline-making moves. So is it happening this season? Probably not, but could it happen next season, or the one after that? You better believe that's on the table. And let's not forget the intangible factor. Shedeur wants it. You can see it in the way he talks, the way he carries himself, the way he responds to critics and adversity. He's got the same chip on his shoulder that his dad had, and he's laser-focused on proving that he belongs at the highest level. He's not just riding coattails, he's out there grinding, leading his team, putting up serious numbers, and showing NFL-level composure under pressure. And let's not ignore the fact that Shedeur has become something of a cultural icon in his own right. From nil deals to social media presence to national interviews, he's already building a brand that transcends the college field. That kind of charisma, especially when combined with legit football talent, is the kind of thing that fits perfectly in the Cowboys machine. Flashy, dominant, headline-grabbing. The marketing possibilities are endless. So what does all of this mean? Is Shedeur Sanders going to be the next quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys? Not today, not tomorrow, but don't count it out. Because all the signs are pointing toward something. Maybe it's a draft move down the road. Maybe it's a trade scenario. Maybe it's Jerry simply keeping the door open in case Doc underperforms or decides to walk. But no matter what happens, one thing is absolutely clear: Shedeur Sanders and the Dallas Cowboys are now locked into the same orbit, and it's only a matter of time before the gravity pulls them closer together. This is more than just a viral moment. This is a narrative in the making, a legacy story, a generational torch that could be passed from one Sanders to another in the heart of Texas football. You can feel it, the media feels it, the fans feel it, and most importantly, Jerry Jones feels it. So stay tuned, stay hyped, and stay locked in right here, because if this story explodes the way we think it might, and let's be real, it already has, you're going to want to say you heard it here first. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and tell me in the comments, should the Cowboys go all in on Shedeur Sanders? Is this the move that brings another Super Bowl back to Dallas? Or is it just smoke and mirrors for now? Either way, we're witnessing the beginning of something big, something electric, and I'll be right here with you every step of the way to break it all down. Let's go, Cowboys Nation. The future might just be spelled Shedeur. Boom.